Hey guys, Crewman here, and today is the day that the major reviewers have gotten their RTX 5090 Founders Edition samples. And while everybody's watching their unboxing videos, which some of them are pretty amazing by the way, I decided that I would share with you my favorite models from the 5070 to the 5070 Ti to the 5080 to the 5090. Now, unfortunately, this channel was not able to procure any 50 series review samples right now. Frankly, the timing of splitting the gaming content from the crypto mining content was just poor, and the channel is just too small right now. But that's okay. We're going to work, and hopefully in the not too distant future, we will have review samples to share with you on this channel. But until then, I'm going to keep providing you with fantastic content to help you make informed decisions and just to see cool PC builds and just other things you enjoy. So please make sure you do like and subscribe to this channel. We're going to start off with the 5070, and let's get to it. And I'll have timestamps down below so you can just skip to whichever model you're most interested in. And now keep in mind that I've held and interacted with quite a bit of each model, so I feel like I can give a unique perspective in time for people to figure out what they want and what they're going to target during the launch day. Alright, so let's start with the 5070. This right here is my favorite 5070. It was the only two-fan, small form factor 5070 that I saw. You know, I like some of the other ones, but I'm a big fan of the Ventus twin fan. I hope that it will be close to MSRP, and I think if you're looking for a 70 class card, this could be the one for you, as it's very small and it'll work in plenty of small form factor builds. And I think that's the advantage. If you compare it to the three fan size, you can see that it's definitely a lot smaller, and they come in white and non-white, which is why I like them. I'm just showing you the other ones so you can get an idea of the comparison. So for me, it will be the twin fan MSI Ventus 5070. That is my favorite. Okay, so this next one I did not get a lot of video on, basically no video on, and it was kind of an afterthought to me at the time. But as I spent time contemplating this video and really trying to think about which ones I liked as far as the 5070 Ti, I stopped at the ASUS Prime. Now, one of the things I love about ASUS's GPUs is I think their build quality is phenomenal and top-notch. And the one thing, though, that sometimes hurts is the price of their GPUs. I think the Prime this generation will be the closest one to MSRP, where you still get that fantastic ASUS build quality, which I think is almost unrivaled in the industry, at least for their 40 series, and based on all of the GPUs I've held, I suspect their 50 series as well, as I held all their models, and I can tell you that they felt the most premium in my hands. I wish there were options for a twin fan. This one will be about 2.5 slots, and it should fit into the majority of cases, which is really nice to see. For me, the best 5070 Ti is the ASUS Prime, and again, I wish I had more video of it, but this was the best still I got from my footage at CES 2025, and the one I wanted to share with you. Okay, this has to be hands down my favorite 5080 model, and maybe my favorite looking SKU across all of the generations if I had to just rate one over all the rest. But the Inspire is incredible. For any of you old school PC users, it gives you like Radeon 7 vibes, and I have a soft spot for the Radeon 7, but it's a great looking GPU. It's 2.5 slots. It's not too thick. It should fit in most cases, and you're going to get that 5090 or that 5080 level of performance, which is a really, really big deal. I mean, I just want you guys to look at how beautiful that looks. It's crisp, it's clean. If you don't like RGB, it's got that stealth look while retaining that premium look. I have no idea how much it's going to cost. I would assume it's going to cost more than MSRP though, but that's okay. For me, hands down, no competition. The Inspire inspires me to buy that 5080. I think it's the best looking one out of every model that I've seen. I even like it better than the Founders, if we're being frank. So the Inspire is my favorite RTX 5080. Okay, so I'm going to recommend two RTX 5090s because I understand that the first one that I'm going to recommend, the ROG Astral, is literally going to cost somewhere between $2,900 and $3,000 if I had to guess. So that's going to be a tough pill for even users of the 5090 to swallow. But man, is this thing premium. It's got a premium build quality. It just looks premium. It feels good. And the software on it is going to be incredible. It's basically going to have insurance on it, quote unquote, to make sure that you don't botch the installation of the cable. And it will let you know if the cable is either installed incorrectly or if the power supply isn't working. One of those things, because it will show you if you're not getting enough power or you're getting too much power to any specific pin, which is incredible. And in my opinion, shows that you get what you pay for the ROG Astral, making it easy to recommend as my favorite RTX 5090. And for those of us who are hoping for something closer to MSRP in terms of a 5090, I think you can't go wrong with the TUF gaming model. I think the build quality is absolutely fantastic. So hopefully the price will reflect the TUF brand and not be crazy like the Astral. Thank you so much for watching. I know there is a ton of different channels to get your RTX 5000 series coverage, so I really appreciate that you coming here to check out what we have to offer at Cruteman Tech. Now, one of the things I am excited to share with you is I will hopefully have copies of these GPUs to play with around launch date for all of them, so I will share with you my opinion on every one of them in terms of whether or not you should buy them or skip them for gaming. So please make sure you sub to this channel. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.